Hello, and welcome to Mad Chemist Science. In this lesson on temperature, we will learn to define temperature, learn to define the Kelvin and Celsius temperature scales, and finally convert between Celsius and Kelvin. So what is temperature? Have you ever asked yourself, what exactly am I measuring when I take something's temperature? When you take something's temperature, you're actually measuring the average kinetic energy of the atoms. That is, you're measuring how fast the atoms vibrate. The faster they vibrate, the hotter that object. There are two accepted temperature scales in science. There's Celsius and then there's Kelvin. The Celsius scale was originally based on the physical properties of water. 0 degrees Celsius is the freezing point of water, and 100 degrees is the boiling point. However, since 1954, the scale has been based on the triple point of a very pure type of water being 0 degrees Celsius and the absolute zero being negative 273.15 degrees Celsius. The other scale, Kelvin, is based on the point at which all thermal motion stops. This is absolute zero. The increments between Kelvin are equal to the degrees Celsius. The most common temperature conversion is between Celsius and Kelvin and is very easy. It is simply degrees C plus 273.15, and this will give you your temperature in Kelvin. So on the Kelvin scale, water freezes at 273, it boils at 373, and a comfortable room temperature is between 294 and 296. Converting from Kelvin to Celsius is just as simple. You simply take Kelvin and subtract 273.15, and this will be Celsius. The Fahrenheit scale, well, it's just not used in science. Well, actually, it's not used anywhere except for Myanmar, Liberia, and the United States. So unless you plan on traveling to one of those three countries, you don't need to know how to convert between Celsius and Fahrenheit. Well, it looks like once again we've come to an end of a very brief lesson. So please ask yourself, can you define temperature? Can you define Kelvin and Celsius temperature scales? And can you convert between Celsius and Kelvin? And finally, do you know that Fahrenheit is obsolete? All right, until next time, this is the Mad Chemist saying goodbye.